Hello, hello. So after the basics of JavaScript, today we will learn the advanced method of arrays and which would consist like array dot filter, array dot like array maps, array methods. So yeah, first is we have created a months object in which we have all the months basically till December, and then we are console logging it. Then after that, we are accessing the elements by the like indexes of them. So this is the first index. It doesn't matter whatever data type we store here. So we can like const time. We can say that. Then we can go for like we can type morning, and then we can go for 12 p.m. It's all right. We can like type any type of data type in here. So as you can see, this is a so let's console log it, and then it will be like console.log time. Let see, as you can see, it is printing everything. It is a as you can see, it is a float data type. It is integer data type, and it is a string data type. So all these values are stored at an index values in an array. So that's how we do it, and yeah, let's comment them out, and then afterwards we just console log it. We access the value at position number 5 of an array. So this is the position number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Fifth at fifth number it is June, not January. Don't know. I, so yeah. As you can see here, yeah, it's in June. Then we check the type of basically what type of wait, let me clear it. Yeah, what type of like data type months is. So months is object data type. Then okay, afterwards, yeah, we can access the values using index values in the array. So we can do this also, and also we can do for each, like so for we can do like uh, uh, for each method in array executes a function. So we can print the values of index values by using for loops. So we have made a loop which starts from is equal to 0 till I less than months dot length. So what is the length of this array? It is 11. So it no, it is 12, but it will run for one index lower than it, because it is starting at the array indexes are starting from zeroth value. As you can see, this fifth at fifth index it is June, but we all know that June is the sixth month of the year. So we will like run the loop from I is equal to 0. So also you can like it will print the same values, as you can see, January, February to December. And also, or else we can do it, we will run the loop till I is less than equal to months. Both are same, see, both will print the same result. So it just uh, way to run the loops, it just up to us. Then yeah, we like saw some methods like how to push the values, like how to enter the new values in the array. And also this push method in arrays returns a new length of the array and changes the original array. So if we console log this one, it is just names.push method only returns the length of the array, but it changes the original array. No, it means it doesn't like create any new array in which the array will be pushed. No, it will create like it will generate the length of the array, the new length of array. And like what will be the new length when we push Mary? So what is the now what is like the length before pushing the Mary inside the names array. So what was it? One, two, three, four, five. So it was five, but after pushing the Mary, the length will be six. So it would return six. If we console log this name.push method, it will return six in the sense. Then afterwards we use pop method. So pop method is basically like it from the most right, like you can say um, most right bit, most right index, like the largest index, it will like pop the values. It will remove the elements basically, last element. Then we can also like, so what does push does basically, it adds the new elements in the end, but unshift does it from first place. So yeah, same as like double q functions are there. Double q are the queues with which we can like push from the both sides and pop from the both sides. So that's what unshift and shift does. Shift basically removes the first element, and unshift like adds a new element and shifts the whole array. You know, like it will add what are we adding? So it will add Mary here, and it will push the array afterwards. So Shubham will be at place of 1 and John will be at place of 2, and Mary will be at place of 0. Afterwards we use shift method. The shift method will like remove the first index value, and then it will print it. So yeah, and like we can also check the index of like if John is present inside the array of names, then it will print the array. Like it will print the index of where, like at what index John is present. So after all this shift push and shift and pop methods, uh, I think John is at one place, so it will print one basically. It will print two, and Mary isn't there, so it will return null. It would return null because there is no Mary, because we are doing shift here. And just before we did like we first unshifted Mary at the place of zero here, and then we shifted it, like it removed the Mary. And then we cannot check Mary because Mary isn't there. So yeah, that's what I can do. And slice and splice are something like that. So yeah, sorry. So yeah, that's how push, pop, unshift, and shift method works. But that's not the case with slice method. A slice method returns the new array. They only return the length of the array, and they change the like they change the base array that we are using to use these methods. But slice and splice methods create new array. They do not change the inherited arrays when we use them. So yeah, that's how we do it. And yeah, we like use for each methods names for each. That's how we use it when we use for each methods. For they take two parameters as argument, or you can say there is a callback function using those arguments in which we can do it. So first is element here you can like write anything, the output would be same, because for each function is does basically it takes every it runs for everything. So first parameter in this it is the values at indexes. It would run, it is same as for loop, but it will run for the, like we do not have to define from which index to till what index it will run. And we also don't have to define I plus plus I minus minus methods, because it will run until unless the array, the whatever data type we have here, before dot for each, it will go for the whole, like until unless it returns, until unless there is like the memory, like names have the names in the memory heap, it taken 11 indexes. 11 indexes, or you can say 11 memory slots in the memory heap. So these for each loop will run from 0th to 11th. You know what I'm saying? And it will like do whatever we want to. So yeah, that's what it. Like it returns a callback function. There's a callback function that we have to use. Yeah, for each accepts a callback function as an argument and executes it for each element in the array. Like it will execute the function for each element of the array. Like we can do here anything. We can like return or like let no, we have to like let's say let num equals to 1 or 0. Yeah? Let num is equal to 0, and like it will go for num plus plus, and afterwards this we will console log this num. Okay, so yeah, well, let's see what like yeah, we have to do it elements. Okay, I think for each element I don't think so. Let's see what would it return. It returned undefined, I guess. Yeah, it returned undefined. Okay, you can say um, let's say console dot log element, and then have to clear it and then return it. So for each of it, uh, it is returning undefined at 80 seconds line. It should return 12. Mm, oh, some is there, no? But created now. I think for um, okay, whatever. That's how can we use the this for each. Okay, and then afterwards, yeah. See, that's what I studied. Told you. It uses sum plus is equal to element, and it console logs the sums. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You can do one more thing, or else here if we create num equal to 0, okay, then we can do what num plus equals to num plus equals to index of element. Yeah, we can do this thing. So let's console log it. So log, yeah, or else we can like console log it inside the for loop, inside for each loop. Mm, let's see what happens. I don't know where is it. Num plus is equals to index of element. Okay, what is index of is not defined. No, it's not, I guess. Yeah, yes. You can see. First, it returns 0 as 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. Then it is returning 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. And then it is returning 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. And then same 6, 8, 8, and 55. Okay, it was also Okay, okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, yeah. Nah. So that's so. Let's go for inventory. Like we have done with for each method, and then okay. Let's see. Hmm. Okay, now we can go for array map. Array map creates memory in the memory heap and returns a new array. So yeah, for each is just something like a for loop. Like it will go for like every element present in the array, and array dot map function is something is a higher order function, but it returns a new array and does not change the original array. So for each also does not change the like base array, like original array, but map function something is just like it returns a new array with whatever you want, like basically. So how to define it? So first we have created an object in which we have like several values like here, name, bananas and quantity, whatever. Then we console logged it, inventory. Then there is not prices, it's I think it's quantity, but yeah, also can go for prices also. Prices you can say no. It should be like this, 100 rupees, and then here is something 50, and also for something 70. Okay, where is it? 70, or else we can do for about map element quantity. So we can go for prices. So that's how you do it. So first we create a new object, and then we use the object name, this object name dot map, and see it is same as for each. It has a callback function in which we have to do something. So first we take like what we want. Like we have to pass a parameter for like you can like define anything here. You can define price also. You can say price dot price, prices dot prices, or else you can say there might be confusion, so we can go for price dot prices, whatever you can go for it. But yeah, it will return the same thing, but this thing and this thing should be same, because we have to use that parameter. So yeah, so what it is doing, it is like it is creating a new you can say there's a I, like there's a price for every element in the array which have prices as a tag, prices as a value, or you can say. So that's how we do it. Yeah, so this and we are returning everything, so it will create a new array. So as you can see, we are returning this price for everything, for this one, for this one, for this one, 140, 70. Okay. Afterwards, we can go for array filter. So filter is same like another method. Filter accepts a call the function as an argument and it executes for each element in the array. So in map, we were creating a new array, and we were just like uh, choosing some of the values in the array, and it is same as the in filter. Uh, Filter is something, but we are like making it for loop only. So we are filtering it. Okay. So map is something like a map will run for every element. which have those properties, and like it will create a new array containing those properties. So it means we are accessing the values and we are storing it into one thing. Okay, but that's not the case with filter. Filter will check if this is there, then it will save it to new array, as you can see. uh, so yeah, you can see employee data. We have created an array called employee data. Wait. Okay, cool. So we have created an array employee data with name, age, position, salary as a keys, and we have provided them values. Then afterwards, we are creating a new, let named as employees more salary in Kima cases. And then afterwards, we are just filtering them. So let's run it once. Yeah, what is the error? Uh, where is the error? Unexpected end of the input. Mm, um, name this code runner file. So it will basically filter the guys who have salary more than 1,500, and it will create a new array that is employees more salary. Okay, I don't know what is the issue. Okay. It ran basically. Okay, cool. So yeah, John has a salary more than 500, and Jane has a salary more than 500. So yeah, as you can see, it is returning a new array, John and Jane. Sorry, but it will create a slot in memory. It will create a space in the memory as we are generating a new array. But we can like use it, like you can go for it for each method. Mm, as you can see here, we use for each method, and it also has done the same thing, but it would not take spaces, like spaces or in memory, as it will like be deleted after the compile time. So this is compiled and it will be deleted, but that's not the case with the arrays. But arrays will be stored for the cache memory management, and it can be used afterwards also. So yeah, I think that's it, and like I will tell you more array methods, like array find, array reduce, and other methods in same video, but for another recording. Okay, cool. Hare Krishna. So after for each method and map methods of arrays in JavaScript, we will move on to the next method. Sorry, that is array find. So array find is basically it has something like large conditional statements, and it will uh, like um, like it will generate, it will create a new, it will change the base array. Okay, so what it does basically, so we have a nums dot we have a nums object in which we have nums array in which we have three elements, minus 10, 25, minus 45. So what we have to do is we have to print out or console log every element that is greater than 0. We can do this by the for each method, as you can see here, or else we can like uh, do this thing with the dedicated method, that is array find. It is not that important, but it also has a callback function. Like what specification do we have to do? Okay. Okay, so afterwards we have array includes. So it is just amazing that every array method makes sense just by having their method names, as we have written here. So what does includes mean? It means basically we have to check if it has this thing or not. Otherwise, we have to like it will return true or false. In the end, it will return true or false as the console logs. So we have the array one. It means it have 1 2 3. So we have to check console log array dot one array one dot it includes two basically. So if the number if array one includes two, it will return true. Otherwise, false. Simple. One thing more that I want to say about array includes is that it is case sensitive. It means like it can be a thing like it is a case sensitive, and it is also data type sensitive. As you can see, we have like check that two integer two is present or not. But if we just like let me do this. So if we just make it a string, it won't find it because it is case sensitive. Right, 9/24. Greater than 3. Okay, greater than 3. Wait. 984th. Mm, okay. After call by function, I didn't close the bracket. So yeah. After that, all these are 979. What we have right now, and 3s. Okay. It is a method of a hoisting. Is it going? Okay. At 994th line. Sorry. There are a lot of errors, as you can see. Okay, what is the error? For each price total plus recorded price for each is not defined. Oh, grocery list. Is that good? So yeah, sorry. So in array includes we have checked first, then does array includes two, so it has written false, as you can see. So that's how it does basically. And afterwards, yeah, okay. This is output as still returning false. Okay. Afterwards, yeah. So you can see array includes a case sensitive, as it is pretty straightforward. It requires exact letter casing. As you can see here, we have checked that the grade gets by is in bookshelf or not. But if we like write here G or like small g, and same as here, it will return false because the name should be same as thing. Even the letter spacing should be the same as the like string in arrays. So yeah. Afterwards, we come to array sort. Array sort is basically sorts the string in alphabetical order, but it has like So yeah, it changes the original array and returns the sorted array. Mutates the original array. It means it does not return a new array like map function, filter function, for each functions, but what it does basically, it changes the original array and returns it. And that's what we can say about array reverse. Array reverse will basically reverse the array. Like it has the array and then it returns the reversed array. But there is an issue with the sorted array because I don't know which algorithm does JavaScript uses to sort the arrays, but when we directly use nums.sort, it basically sorts something like that is not good. But yeah, we can do this thing with the help of this a comma b. So what does a comma b does? Basically, it returns a minus b and then it sorts it. So first, we like this is one, this is a, and this is b. Then it minuses them in zeros, and then afterwards, it does for the whole array. Then this is for the ascending order, and this is for descending order. Like we have to do some times that we have to check, in the stocks, we have to check that. So all the values of stocks are stored in JSON format in web apps. So we have to sort the largest number to smallest number of stocks that are that for a particular company has went up. So in that thing we can use sort methods and other methods. But yeah, generally many people like to use some other sorting algorithms like quick sort, merge sort, bubble sort, and other sorts also. Okay, so there's a new thing. There are other methods like array sum and array every. So sum is something like if else statements. Is basically it returns true if at least one element passes the condition. It also accepts a callback function. As you can see here, greater than 3s is a object that we have made, and this is an array 1 2 3 4 5. Then we have like checked array dot sum element. Here's a callback function. It is an arrow function and returns element is greater than 3. So it runs for every elements of the array. It will go for 1, 2, and 3, and when it comes to 4 it will return true, and it will go for 5 too. But um, uh, it returns true even though even one element is greater than 3. As you can see, when one element is greater than, then it will return true. But and yeah, obviously it will return true and false if the that condition is met or not. Okay. Afterward, we console logged it. Don't change. Yeah, it will change greater than 3s. Yeah, obviously, it will save the value that is boolean. Okay. After that, there is an every method. Every basically, its name like defines what it does. Sorry, it name defines what it does. Every method checks, yeah, it is same, it is more of same like sum, because sum is something basically if some are there then it returns true. Every means if every element should be greater than 3, otherwise it will return false. If condition is met for every element in the array, then it will only return true, otherwise it will return false. So yeah, that's what we that return element that is greater than 3. If that is true, then that is good. Otherwise, it will return false. Okay. So next we have come to array reduce. Array reduce is like one of the hardest for me to understand. So it has two parameters. So yeah, first let's make an array that is named as grocery list. Then we have to like check like these are the things that we bought today, and their prices are this 45, 78, 41, 35, 96, 98, 42, 12, and we bought some items and we have to total it. So the you can say traditional way to do it with for each method, as we have to make a new uh, variable outside the callback function for each, and then we will like we will like submit for every array, for each of the elements of the array, and it will we will um, increment the value of total where- with the every with for each element of array. So we that way we can like computed that total has the every expense that we like did today for our groceries. But that is the same thing that can be done with reduce functions. So yeah, let's go for a real example. So we have created a nums, and we have to find the sum of every numbers in this array. So we created a new object, someone nums reduce. Also we can do it like this. We like this. So we use reduce method, and it accepts to thing that is accumulator and val. So take it like that, accumulator is a total that we used up here, and its value is 0. We can predefine it. The first parameter's value should be here, and the second parameter will go for like every element in the array. So what is like really happening here? So accumulator is first 0, and then value is 1. There is 1. Okay, nums is here. Sorry. So accumulator is 0, and then value is 1 for now, and then 0 plus 1 equal to accumulator, as you can see here. So first iteration, accumulator is 0 and the value is 1. Then we incremented the value as 0 plus 1. We plus them, we summed them, and then we assigned that value to accumulator. And this is the initial value of accumulator. It won't affect the dynamic nature of JavaScript, that every time we have defined something and we are dynamically changing it upon the R conditions. But that is not the case with reduce function, as 0 is initial value, this value is initial value, and afterwards the accumulator becomes 1 and value becomes 2, and we increment the value like plus it with the second element 1 plus 2, and it becomes 3, the accumulator becomes 3, and that's the way we summed it. Yeah, its answer comes out to be 55. And like you can name it anything. It is a shorthand method to write accumulator, and it is a shorthand method to val. You can also adhere to index values or total prices, anything you want to. But yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, that whatever we use here, we know what are those things. So first parameter is always that initial value, and that will collect everything. And what it will return accumulator. It will return accumulator in the end. So yeah, it will return accumulator in the end of the reduce function. Like the moment it will like run for every elements in the nums array, it will return accumulator for someone, and then we console out the someone, and the value comes out to be 55. So yeah, so it doesn't mean we have something like this, but it doesn't mean we have to use it every time. We can go for traditional ways for each loops or for loops. You can use for loops. You can go for while loops also. You can say that we defined an variable with the like zero value, and we are going for array dot length till array dot length, and it will run while loops. So it is reduce is a great methodology to for us to getting hands-on practice on callback functions and arrow functions. But it doesn't mean we have to use it for every time. we can go for for loops, for each loops, and map methods, filter methods. It doesn't mean we have to go for reduce functions or reduce array methods every time that we have to perform such operations. So I think we will be wrapping up with the array methods, and we will cover up the next, that is oops, object-oriented programming with JavaScript, and it's everything DOM manipulation, and like we have done hoisting, we have done spaces, global spaces. Yeah, okay, and yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much.